Welcome to Morrigan's Cottage. Morrigan's Cottage is a 200-year-old cottage set in Ireland's beautiful and wild west.
What do you think? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah. Where are you? Where's my girl? Do you want to go for a walk? Okay. Hi everyone. So, D-Day for moving into the cottage is looming. It's May 3rd, I think. It's Saturday of the long weekend, and I think it's the 3rd of May. We are going for a walk. We're going to enjoy our last weekend properly up here in Dublin, because from probably next week we're going to be down at the house pretty much full time. So I thought I'd bring you along with us today. We are going to the house tomorrow, so stay tuned in this video, because tomorrow we're going to go check out everything that's changed with the house. Now, there's still no bathroom, so obviously we won't be staying for the day because there's no bathroom. I don't know if the electrics are turned back on yet. I don't think they are. So we're up in Dublin, and this is probably our last weekend where we're not going to be down at the house and starting to work away on things. And yeah, so me and Morgan are going to show you our favourite, where are you? Our favourite walking spot. Are you coming? Trees are doing just so good. It's very overgrown, isn't it, honey? Just came down to have a little look at the trees, and they're doing really well. The oaks were the only ones that hadn't kind of started to leaf. Now you won't be able to, I don't know if you'll be able to see. No. Oh, look, that one's growing outwards. So the oaks are now leafing, which is great. And actually the ones that have this guard on it are leafing quicker than the ones that like this, obviously nothing has happened with. But then on the inside, again, you can't really see it. The buds on the inside are actually leafing already. So tree guards must be doing something right. Showing everyone your trees. So we're not gonna go past the drainage point because we're just in our runners. We just got here, but Morgan wants to show everyone the trees. Welcome back to Morrigan's cottage. I'll spin you around. There's the cottage. We are actually here. It is Sunday, I think the 4th of May, but give or take a day or two. And it's a bank holiday weekend here in Ireland. So yesterday Morrigan and I stayed up in Dublin. We had a little relaxing day up there. And today we are back down because we wanted to see the house. There's been lots that's changed. I want to show you the outside because oh my god, it's summer again. And by the way, it is actually summer here in Ireland. Summer starts May 1st, so we are back in summer. But let me show you. Everything is so overgrown. This was all clear. I couldn't see Morrigan a minute ago, it was so overgrown. But yeah, very overgrown. Not ideal. Obviously down here, always overgrown. We haven't managed to get control of this, but we had all of this area under control, but obviously we haven't been here because of the builders working away, so we are going to get working away now. Don't eat the grass, honey, it's not good for you. Rough idea on a plan is that the stove will go in that corner eventually, and then on this wall here is where we'll have the TV. So the couch, my kind of plan would be kind of here. And I think it should be okay. So let's get, I think the couch was about 7.5 feet, so it's very big. Oh god, it's very big. Okay, we're gonna say 8, just for, we don't want it to completely block the door. What you doing, Lily? Oh god, it's a big couch. So this is from like the very end of the couch. So if we had the couch, oh, the couch is big. So the couch is there. Ooh, this couch may not fit. I think the couch is too big. Yeah, that's okay. We may need to rethink the couch, but that's okay. We can rethink the couch. So that's 6. Okay, so 6 foot is really as big as we want to go. Ready to go outside? Yeah. Go play. So, my new streamer. I'm going to try to get that set up. We'll see how we get on. Come on, get it. Come get that for you. So I didn't actually film me using the strimmer because I was a bit scared of it. For anyone who's been around a while, you know I'm afraid of things until I get used to them. This is my first petrol strimmer. I didn't really know what to expect from it, or how loud it was going to be, or how powerful it was going to be, but it did a really good job. I wish I had taken it before, but let me just show you really quick what I did. Because yeah, I was a bit nervous about using it because I've never used it before. So I'll just turn you around. I just did a quick trim, nothing crazy. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. So I just kind of cleaned up around the edges. I didn't do over here because these are our daffodils, so I need to leave those a while. We've learned from last year we're not supposed to cut them. But yeah, this is the strimmer. It's a Hyundai or a Hyundai, I don't know how you say it. And it did really well, so very happy with it. Yeah, I just trimmed along here. I cleaned this up a little bit, not a lot, but a little, because it was like totally overgrown. Now I'm gonna get the mower out and do the rest. But yeah, so did along here, did just over here around the tree. By the way, look at our tree. It's blooming again. I think we've probably missed the really good blooms because obviously we weren't here. Maybe they still aren't opened yet. Like maybe we're still gonna get these flowers opening. But the tree is in like full bloom. So that's really exciting. We trimmed a little bit around here, just a little over here, just to kind of test it out because, yeah, like I said, I am a bit afraid of things that I don't know. And then I trimmed over here as well. It only took like 5 minutes. Much more powerful than the petrol trimmer, that's for sure. So we just did over here because all this was grown up, so and did all along here. So yeah. Oh god, look how much we have to do. Prepare yourselves for lots of mowing. Just kidding, I won't show it to you. So it's obviously still wet, so we don't have the dry, but this is the second coat of the dark green that I'm thinking of using for this room. So I'll have to come back and show you next time how it's looking, but this is the second coat. The first coat I wasn't sold, but the second coat actually, I think it's going to be nice. So this is the dark green I think I'm going to use. It's Dulux Heritage. It's the Velvet Matte Mallard Green. And then we're going to do a test splat of the waxed khaki because I think that's going to be the bathroom colour and also the, well, I was thinking guest room, but now I'm kind of thinking like a blush kind of colour, but anyway. So this is the Velvet Matte Waxed Khaki from Heritage. Kind of looks like that. And I'm going to do a tester just up here. So here is the khaki. I'm not sure on it. It might be a bit light. You just really have to wait till they dry. So it needs to dry and then get a second coat. Because this I like a lot more. This is really hard to see in this lighting. But it looks a lot darker on the camera than it actually is. Like it is a dark green, but it's not as dark. But this one, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one dries out. Anyway, that's that one. Final green I have to test is Fern Hollow by Fleetwood. And I think this was one of the ones we tested like a year ago and was potentially a winner for the study. So we're going to see. It would be in comparison to this one here. That one is potentially bathroom, but this one is office. And we're going to like... This is the office here, and we're going to go dark, dark. Like, it's going to be like the darker green, and it's going to be like the ceiling and everything. It's going to be like completely color washed in dark. And I know that not everyone will like that, and that's okay. But this is what I'm looking for, like a really kind of cozy, dark, small, rich kind of office, which is funny because I'm not rich. So this is Fern Hollow by Fleetwood, and this is the colour that we liked from last year. And I had tested it for the office, but I'm thinking I like the really dark for the office and maybe this for the bathroom. I think this would look really, really good in the bathroom. I think this is too light, but we'll let them dry. So those are the greens. Now the only blue I have to test Hey honey, you helping mama? Is Heritage's Velvet Matte Midnight Teal. So this will be a bedroom colour for my room. So hopefully we like it. It's the only one I bought. It was the only one that I liked kind of the picture of, so we'll see. So pretty much right away I love it. But it will need a second coat and it does need to dry, but I really like that colour. So again, it's not as dark in person as it is on the phone. That's a little bit better. That's kind of showing the colours better. But straight away, I love this for my bedroom. I also need to pick whites. So I got country white, Egyptian cotton, which seems to be like everyone's house, and then I got white dove. So we'll see. I'm going to do these two first and then come back to do the white dove. Okay, so we'll see if I can do this with one hand. We're going to start with the Egyptian cotton and just see. Okay. So, like, I get it. I can see why everyone and their mother has an Egyptian cotton house. Because, I mean, this is like white. This is the Egyptian cotton. So, it kind of just looks like the wall is wet. That's kind of what it looks like. But I get it and I like it. So, that's... And this will be going with most of the rooms that have darker colours. So we're going to do country white now. Really liked the picture of this, so we'll see if it translates into... Okay. So not a huge difference from country white to regular white. Let's see it on... Hang on. This roller is not the best. Okay, so it's kind of white. Duh. So I suppose it's kind of a creamy, like this is brilliant white, and then this is country white, and then this is Egyptian cotton. I would lean towards the country white because it's more like white, which again, duh, it's white. Okay. So much to think about. I think I lean towards the country white. This is too grey. Where this is, I mean, it's almost brilliant white. It's almost the exact same, except it's a tiny bit darker. But it looks really nice with all the colours. Oh, I love this. In love with this blue. This is, I think, 100% going to be the bedroom. And then now that this is drying, it is getting a bit darker. I sort of like it for the bathroom. Do we have any tiles? Hang on. Oh, handy. There's a tile or two here. Perfect. Okay. Very careful. Like that actually looks pretty good together. And then I think actually, let me know what you think. Which green goes best with the tile? The one on the right of the tile? The one below the tile? Definitely not that one. That's too dark for the bathroom, but let me know what you think. so it's 4:15. We want to be out of here by 5, so that'll get us home for about 7:30. So there is time to do more work, but I'm going to bring Morrigan on a little walk instead, because she deserves it. Isn't that right, honey? She's down here. Where are you? Walkies. Go on, we're going for a walk. You bringing everyone for a walk? Yeah, she's so happy. She's been a good girl, so she deserves a walk. We'll see if we see any cows or anything. We haven't made it down this far because the drainage ditch is there, but this is one of our really good trees. Hang on. Do you see how good that tree is? It's like thriving. All the trees down along here are doing really well, which is brilliant. I don't think any of them aren't leafing, which again is a miracle for someone who doesn't know how to plant trees. We've done pretty good. That one there doesn't have any leaves. Hang on. I think it's an oak, but I'm not sure. Oh, I hear a car. Oh, it's on the other road. For anyone new, obviously we're walking on a road. So you do have to be careful, but it's so rural here, like it's so quiet that the only people that pass by are your neighbours or like a farmer that's renting or owns a field. So you just kind of have to listen out, and you can hear from really far away.